Today, I'm just here to have fun. So let's just call this the first time tag. The first question here says, first thing I do in the morning. Well, obviously the first thing I do in the morning is to check that I'm still alive and breathing. My first phone! Samsung, Blueface, and Sajen. First random crush. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Elisha Moyosoroluwa, and you already know my life channel is about lifestyle, event, trends, and everything in my head. So remember to like and subscribe if you're here for the first time, and thank you to everyone that's been supporting me so far. I really do appreciate you guys, like from the bottom of my heart. I mean, I'm a new YouTuber and I feel like I'm growing so fast, maybe not too fast, but then I'm growing well enough to say thank you to you all that have been coming here to watch my videos and to support me right here on my channel. Well guys, today I'm just here to have fun, basically. You know what's up. But let me mention, I'm sure you've noticed that I drop videos 3 times a week now. I drop videos on Wednesdays, on Fridays, and on Sundays. So yeah, always come here to check my videos, and trust me, we're going to have fun. I'm just here about fun. I'm just all about fun. So yeah, make sure you always come back to watch my videos as we have fun together. Guys, like I said earlier, today I'm just here to have fun, and this particular video I'm making is inspired by my girl Betha. Okay, so I was watching Austin Betha's YouTube channel, and then I saw this first time tag video she made, and I told her, babe, I'm definitely going to recreate this video. Like, I really want to answer some of the things I tell you when I did some of these things for the very first time. So yeah, I wrote out some questions of my own, and then I picked out some of the questions from other YouTubers. Betha did a compilation of some of the questions when she did ours. So yeah, so it's more like an all-encompassing question. I'm just going to answer as many as I can, not so many. Okay, let's just get into it straight up right now. So let's just call this the first time tag. Basically, we're going to call it the first time tag because that's what it's called, where I get to answer questions about some things or the first time I did some things. So let's get into it straight up right now. Welcome back, guys. I have the questions written in my notes right here, so I'm just going to answer the questions, ask them and answer them. No priority given to any question. It's just going to be the way I wrote them down. I'm just going to answer them just the way I wrote them down. Straight into it I go. The first question here says, first thing I do in the morning. Well, obviously the first thing I do in the morning is to check that I'm still alive and breathing. So in the morning I'm like, okay, I can see, I can talk, I can walk, I can think. What am I doing today? I'm going to work. Okay, then I'm like, okay, I'm back to consciousness. Then I just say a bit of prayers, and then I get out of bed to prepare for anything I want to do. So yeah, basically that's the first thing I do in the morning. The first thing I do in the morning is to just take a look at myself, be sure that I'm still alive, like I'm still here, and then I pray, I get out of bed and do whatever I want to do. And if I don't have anything doing, I stay in bed and do what I have to do in bed. Yeah. So the second question says, first app I check in the morning. This is very dicey, right? Depending on what I was doing before I slept the previous night. But I think the favorite app to check in the morning is my WhatsApp, and that's because it's either I'm going there to give information when I wake in the morning, or I'm going to check an urgent message that has been pending before I went to bed the previous night. So yeah, I think WhatsApp is about the first app I check in the morning. Before, it used to be Twitter, yeah, when I was so into Twitter and I was a Twitter influencer and all of that. But right now, it's WhatsApp, yeah. First state I traveled to in Nigeria aside my state of residence. I think, I don't know, if you're talking about when I was young, I really cannot even remember right now. Probably Ogun State or Ekiti State, because I remember that when I was very young, one of my first traveling experience, which I can vividly remember, was Ekiti State, when I went to do little bridesmaid for a particular church member back in the day. I'm talking as far back as 1997, 8, thereabout. Yeah, it was that far back. That was when I traveled to Ekiti State for the very first time. Yeah, so that might just be, yeah, I think that's it. Maybe Ogun State also, that's very close to Lagos. But apart from that, I've been to Abuja, I've been to Osun State, I've been to Ondo State, I've been to Oyo State, I've been to Delta State, Edo State. I mean, I've been to quite a number of states in Nigeria, so yeah. But the first that I can remember maybe Ekiti State, and that's where my mom is from actually. And I recently visited Ekiti State again, to my mom's hometown, I think last year. Yeah, I think so. So yeah, first one, Ekiti State, basically. First makeup item I got. As a teenager, I mean, the first makeup item you definitely get is a powder, and at the time it was Pond powder. If you remember Ponds, yeah, that powder in white and orange. I think I'll find a picture and put it somewhere here. That was the first makeup item I got, that white powder, and then later I think it became orange. Yeah, they put this perfume in it. It was really smelling nice at that time, and then maybe a lip gloss. Yeah, those two were like my first major makeup item. And then later on I had mascara that I was using to draw my brows. It was horrible. Moving on, powder. All right, first perfume I used. This is, I really cannot remember which is the first, but I know it's between two products, Passions and Pusil. And for Pusil, I actually suffered because one day I didn't have enough money. I mean, I was in secondary school and I always wanted to smell nice, so I'll probably go to my sister's wardrobe to spray a perfume on my clothes when I'm ironing, or I do my mom's perfume. And one time I got caught. My mom caught me spraying a perfume on my uniform and pressing it at the same time, and it was like the worst day of my life. She beat me silly for a perfume that was like maybe 215 naira at the time, or maybe 200 naira. It was horrible. So yeah, Pusil and Passions, I think they were like the first two set of perfumes I used. I can't remember which one came first, but those two I used it for a very long time before we started doing all these designers today. First plane ride I ever experienced. Okay, that would be my traveling experience to Abuja. Yeah, I went to Abuja in 2013. Yeah, I got an all-expense paid trip to go for a summit in Abuja. And it was great. Yeah, I had fun going and coming. Arik Airline, although I almost got deaf. Yeah, I don't know if any other person has that thing, right? Yeah, that was my first travel experience via the air, and it was fun. I enjoyed it. Yeah. First YouTuber I subscribed to, I really cannot remember. I know that I got really into YouTube this year. Before now, I just used to watch YouTube videos and all of that, but I started off commitment to YouTube this year, January 2020, when I made the decision to start my own YouTube channel. But I really cannot remember. Okay, maybe the first YouTube channel I consciously subscribed to would be my work platform, Eniola Badmus TV. Yeah, I think that's the first YouTube channel I consciously subscribed to, and that was last year when I started working with Eniola Badmus TV. So yeah, I'll just say that's the first. First time filming a YouTube video. Well, apart from work, because my events and everything on Eniola Badmus TV are on YouTube. But for me, personal YouTube video, I think my first YouTube video was in December 2019, when I went to Nice's wedding. I was at Nice's wedding to shoot. I was on the red carpet, so I did a bit of vlog for myself too at that party. So I think that was the first time I consciously shot a video for YouTube. Yeah, that was my first YouTube video. Then before my first Sunday of the year Vision 2020 video, if you've been here, you can just go down to see those videos, which I shot in the car on my way to work. On my way to church with Boo. I don't know why work is in my head. I shot that video in the car on my way to church, first Sunday of January 2020. So yeah, basically those are like my two. Nicest wedding, my first video. Second one that I shot consciously is Vision 2020, which is still right there on my channel. Okay, to another question here. First relationship. I don't know why you guys went deep with these questions. I really don't know. Like, it's not that deep. Life is not that deep. First relationship. Well, if we would talk about the playful one or the real one, I don't even know. But my first ever was in secondary school. I think I was in SS2 when I started that relationship, or SS1. I don't even remember. Yeah, that was my first relationship. You know, the normal, hey, I have a boyfriend in school and all that stuff. Yeah, so we thought we were in love, but you know what it is. First love. Okay, so when I was checking out these two questions, I'm like, okay, first relationships, that's not the same as first love. And I realized that sometimes your first relationship or your relationship might not be a love story, so to say. It might not be your first love. So yeah, my first love, maybe because I would not regard the relationship in secondary school as my first love, because we're all just into, you know, that playful stuff. But the first person I actually really loved, but funny how I did not end up dating. I did not end up dating that person. Yeah, it was one guy like that. He stays on my street. It was in GS. I mean, it was the first person that gave me my first Valentine gift. So yeah, I've answered the first Valentine gift. And the first Valentine gift was a frame and a rose and what else? I think a set of comb. I can't remember. And a card. But because I was so scared, I mean, I was in GS1 or GS2. I couldn't take it home. I left it with one of my sister's friend for a very long time, and I didn't go pick up the gift. I just looked at it and that was it. We didn't even have phone to snap it then and say, come and see my Valentine gift. Yeah, we didn't have that kind of luxury. But that was my first Valentine's gift, and it was also my first love, although we did not end up dating. We just had that thing, like everybody on the street thought we're dating. Everybody on the street wanted us to date, but for some reasons I was not just into it because I was scared. Like, you stay on my street, you're a fine boy, like every girl was like, you had complications with some girls, I see you with some girls and you tell me you like me. So I did not end up dating him, and then he left the country at some point. I don't even know where he is right now. Yeah, so that's it. I'm not going to mention his name in case he comes across this video. I don't want him to know that it was my first love, but with this story I'm sure he knows. Anyway, first job. My first job. My first job was before I left the uni. Although when I was in uni, I used to do a lot of ushering jobs. I mean, 2K, 3K, and all of that. But the first job, I was okay. I have a job. I was doing a job for somebody. It was like tail end of my university, 2014 thereabout, and I was doing a job I think my role was executive assistant. Yeah. That was my role. I was an executive assistant for someone who was in the UK. She had, what's that company say? 24 Executive, that's the name. What do we do? We used to, it was a service company, we're buying things from people from outside the country, deliver to them and all of that. So I was doing a lot of work around that. Then we're also doing events. We used to set up events. So we had, I think our biggest client at the time was Campari, because I remember that we were the one that set up all, what is it called that thing? We handled Campari's end of the year party, I think 2015 or so. So yeah, that was like the first job I had. I was an executive assistant, and it was quite interesting for me. And I was earning, I don't know, is it 20,000 a month or 15,000 a month? I can't remember. So yeah, that was my first job. First salary, I've already said it, 15,000 or 20,000, was between that range. And I think I had tips for tea fair and some special occasion. First celebrity crush. My first celebrity crush would definitely be Praise. Yeah, Praise at day job. Praise. I don't know. I think I liked him from MTN Project fame, and then he became MTN ambassador. Started doing his own songs and all of that. I really used to like him. In fact, I knew his birthday. I knew everything about him. He's a March born and all of that. I used to crush on him a lot. In fact, a lot of people knew that I was crushing on Praise, and it was on my. I think he still follows me on Twitter. I used to talk to him once in a while. Yeah, that's my first celebrity crush. Basically, like person that I can recognize. Say, this person, I'm crushing on this person. That's him. First random crush. Okay, so my first random crush, funny enough, it wasn't even teenage crush. I don't old, I don't big, I don't normal, and I still had crush. It was never SC Cal. There was this fine boy. There was this fine boy that I really liked. Well, I don't know. I was just, that was when I knew where we really meant to be crushing on someone. Like, I was a fool. I was this guy, like, when I seen that I want to go like this, that kind of thing. It was so stupid. I was like, gosh, me that used to insult people in high school movies, I was the one doing this kind of thing. And then, I wasn't doing parade at NYSC camp because I had the special thing with OBS, and I was the event host on camp. So I wasn't doing parade. I had exemption. I mean, I was a big girl on camp during my service year. So sometimes I would consciously want to go for parade because I wanted to see the guy, and it was in my platoon. It was just horrible. And then when we eventually got talking, I think he found out I liked him, and when we eventually got talking, it was not even like I wanted this. So yeah, we just went our separate ways. He wanted to redeploy and all of that. Although I got his contact, we talked a couple of times, but nothing happened. Yeah, but I was really that guy was fine. It was fine. It was so fine. Anyway, moving on. My first phone, I can't remember. It should be between Samsung Blueface and Sajem. I can't remember which one, but I know that I got my first phone in GSS 3 during my GSS 3 holidays. You know, that break after you write WAEC, you go on a long break. Yeah, it was during that break that my parents decided to buy me a phone. And yeah, I'm trying to remember if it was Sergeant Blueface. I think it was Sergeant Blueface, yeah. It was Sergeant Blueface with antenna. That was my first phone. It was later on, after this, the phones got stolen in SS1. When we finally resumed SS1, it was stolen, and then they got me the Sergeant. And I used the Sergeant for a while. Then I went to Sony Ericsson. Then I went to Gioni. Then I went to Alcatel. I used Alcatel. I used plenty phone, but my first is Samsung. And then finally, first piercing. First piercing. He did not pass this 2 years. Although I have this thing for nose piercing, but I don't know if I have the balls to do it yet. But the only piercing I've got is my ears right here. But I've got this thing for nose piercing. Maybe someday I'll just satisfy the thing inside of me and do it. But for right now, these are the only 2 piercing. Now maybe belly. Whatever, guys. I just have this 2 right here, and that's it. I don't even have extra in my ears. I do not. I guess those are all the questions I have here. I don't think I even have, yeah. Those are all the questions I have here. If you have a first-time question for me, you can write in the comment section down below and I will give you a response. But guys, I hope you enjoyed my first-time tag. Yeah, you can try this out also. Remember to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel and come back always for my video. Thank you for watching. See you soon in another video. Goodbye.